Well, Dalal Street ended in the red for the sixth straight day this week. BSE companies wiped out investor wealth of over 8 lakh crore rupees in just 6 days. The Nifty and the Sensex erased all their gains from the previous week and fell over 2% each in the week gone by. It was a pretty dismal week for the bulls. That's the only way to put it. On today's edition of the Editor's Roundtable, we'll take stock of the sector that has lost the most this year, which is Indian banks, why retail participation has dropped so much, and we'll also take stock of whether the monsoon could hit tractor sales. All this and more in the next half an hour. I'm Sonia, and joining me are the editors Anuj, Nigel and Nimesh. Folks, it's been a rather troublesome week for the bulls, right? I mean, one would have assumed that at some point there would be a convincing pullback, but that didn't really come through.
I think, Sonia, the market actually has been in some kind of a downtrend ever since the year turned. Really the market's been quite negative. It's just that after the budget sell-off, we got some kind of a mirage that the market is on its way to recovery and, the market's headed back up. Actually, what the market did was, because the budget day lows and that red bar was a big one, after that the market had a decent recovery. But what we're trying to do is essentially fill the same gap. And in any case, the markets normally make some kind of, the markets always test the bottom to check if there's some kind of a double bottom or not. So the budget day lows, if you notice, on closing basis, we've already violated that. But on intraday basis, we're trying to see if there's some kind of a support there or not. But more than that, I think it's the texture of the market. It saps you of energy. I think a lot of retailers complaining about their portfolios once again. You don't get good feeling looking at the screen, because 1 or 2% fall can happen anytime. But it's just that the nature of this fall, I think this time, looks a bit troublesome to me.
And also, there are no leaders of this market, I guess, right? I mean, the banks, which are the main big leaders of the market, have seen a sudden collapse. And we have been also discussing about how that margin outperformance, the loan growth movement could now be behind them, the best of it at least. True. But Nimesh, what are the dealing rooms talking about?
Sonia,